Now in this next lesson, let's go and try to sign up in GitHub so that we can go and fork the repository in our 100 days of code commitment challenge. So you would see here that GitHub is a web hosting for repositories, which is similar to social networking sites. However, it is made for knowledge workers and programmers to easily collaborate with their projects. Now let's go and put here our username, rbsldevtechsolutions, and the email will be rbsldevtechsolutions@gmail.com. And let me go and create a password. So let me go and type the password that I would want to use here. So let me go and click on the sign up button here. And now we will be redirected to the page from where we will need to verify our account. Now you would see that we can click here the email preferences from where they will be sending us some occasional product updates, announcements, and offers. But for now, I would want to click on that, so at least I would be updated with regards to their updates, and I would want to have a free plan, so you can use it for free. So let's go and join a free plan. So here it's saying that we should be verifying our account by solving the CAPTCHA here. So we have a spiral galaxy. And then again, let's try to retry this and join a free plan. Now we are in the welcome to GitHub page here, and it's asking us what kind of work do we do. So for me, I am a teacher and a software engineer, but you can just choose one. And I do have programming experience, so a lot. So let's go, and we have some other options here, and we can choose up to 3 here. So I will choose here schoolwork, host a project repository, create websites with GitHub pages, which is something that we will be working on. And I would also want to collaborate with my team. Now we can see here that it's asking us on what are the things that we are interested with. So I'm interested with frameworks. I'm also interested with languages such as JavaScript, now it's telling us to go and verify our account. So let's go to our email here. Let me just open my email account here and verify our email address. Now you would see it's asking us what we would want to first do. Do we want to collaborate with our team? Do we want to start a new project or learn how to use GitHub? So if you're perfectly new with the GitHub platform or this website, I would suggest that you go and start learning. And you can actually go and create a repository and create an organization. So, but for now, let's go and skip this. Now let's go and see here, and you would see that we were redirected here, and we have an option to create our first repository. We can create an organization, start a project, and we can also read the guide. But for now, what I want to do next here will be to go to the 100 Days of Code Challenge website. If you remember, we were given instructions here to go to the GitHub repository of Callaway. And here's how that looks like. So we now have Callaway's GitHub repository here. And you would see here the button for forking a copy of the repository of Sir Callaway. Now let's try to go and do that. Let's go and fork this repository so that we will have a copy of this in our repositories. And now you would see that we have created, or we are copying the repository in our account. So you would see here now that we have our RBSL DevTech Solutions account here, and we now have a copy of the 100 Days of Code Challenge repository. So I would suggest that you go and try to read through the repository here. You would see there's instructions here. It says here, if you decided to join the commitment, number one, read the join the 100 Days of Code Challenge, fork this repo and commit to the log or to the alternative and rapid R1 log, which means R1 stands for round 1. And then code minimum an hour a day for the next 100 days. And also encourage at least 2 other people in the challenge on Twitter every day. Pay it forward. Change the date in the rules to the day you've started the challenge. Delete the examples in the log or comment them out. Then start filling it out with your own content. And of course, tweet your progress every day using the 100 Days of Code hashtag. You can follow Sir Alex here, the Twitter bot that retweets the tweets that contains the 100 Days of Code hashtag. It's a great way to keep yourself motivated and participate in the community. It also says here that we have to go back to number 4, and that will be to encourage others who are doing the same challenge on Twitter or elsewhere by giving them props when they are posting updates on their progress, supporting them when things get difficult. Thus, we will be able to grow as a community that is helpful and effective, which will lead to a higher success rate for each person involved. It's also most likely that you will stick to your own commitment given that you will get acquainted with a couple of people or more right away. So if you find a great or helpful resource that others would benefit from, either submit a pull request to add it to the repo or tweet it to Callaway. So that will be all for this lesson. I just wanted you to go and build your networks. As I've recommended, it will be great that you have some people that you will be committed with and accountable with, especially when you're learning. And when you commit yourself every day, 1 hour a day, this will be a good way for you to practice what you're learning and to meet developers all around the globe. So I'm hoping that this will be helping you out in your journey to improving yourself as a developer. And that will be all for now. See you on our next lessons.